Yo, what's up, team? Your boy J3 is back in the building, and I'm bringing you guys another movie review. When this trailer hit the scene, I was immediately sold. Number one reason why, because my number one actor of all time is in this movie, Leonardo DiCaprio. Teaming up again with Quentin Tarantino, I'm sold. If y'all ain't seen the trailer, take a look at it right now.
I'm Rick Dalton. It's my pleasure, Mr. Schwartz.
Call me Marvin. Put it there. That's your son?
No, it's my stunt double, Cliff Booth.
No, I'm a stunt man.
Look at me!
So you still with Rick, huh?
Still here. Hey! You're Rick fucking Dalton. Don't you forget it.
The trailer is fire. Let's get into this review and let's talk about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. This film is starring Leonardo DiCaprio as Rick Dalton, Brad Pitt as Cliff Booth, and Margot Robbie as Sharon Tate. Now, there's quite a few actors in this movie, but I want to keep it simple. I have to say, Leonardo DiCaprio is the dude. He's the man. He's just that goddamn good. He showed so much emotion and so much skills in this movie. I was just like, God damn, this boy can't do no wrong. Man, he was good in this movie. I'm like, bravo, this is phenomenal. Godly. But you know what? I was really impressed by Brad Pitt's performance in this movie. Because when you're side by side with someone like Tom Hanks or Leonardo DiCaprio, you know, they tend to kind of leave the other actors behind. And Brad Pitt was like, nah, not today, G. I'm about to be on your ass for real. I'm going to be your stunt double in real life, bruh. Brad Pitt held that sheet to the T. By far, one of my best actors in this movie. Brad Pitt as Cliff Booth was just phenomenal. I had so much fun with him in his journey. His acting was so believable, so epic. He was that old school man dude. Like, he was just, bruh, it was like Cliff was just that dude. Brad Pitt did a phenomenal job as Cliff Booth. Margot Robbie as Sharon Tate was so energetic, so free. It was just like, I wonder how this is going to play out.
He ain't lying.
And she just brought so much to that character, Sharon Tate, and I really appreciated her acting in this movie because it really helped the story move on. And I thought, like, wow, this is crazy. Like, the way they held all that down was like, yo, dope. Acting was phenomenal in this movie. This film is directed by Quentin Tarantino. And I have to say, Quentin Tarantino did a phenomenal job directing this movie. And the number one reason why I really appreciate his directing skill is because he's so detail oriented. I don't want to spoil anything. He's able to show you something as simple as a walk sign on a street corner and just pan back at that thing and let you know where you at in this movie. So detail oriented as a movie. He'll show a movie prop and explain that movie prop for you, right? And then tenfold that motherfucker back some. You know what I mean? He's just that damn good. And I love it, the way he handles that material in his films. You know what I mean? He'll show you a plate of food and look at that food, and that food comes back tenfold. Like, I love the seeds he drops in his movie. And if you don't know how Quentin Tarantino films work, he gives you a map. He doesn't feed you with a spoon and tell you how this movie gonna turn out. He gives you the meal, the ingredients to prepare it so you can get a beautiful final act. His directing in this movie is phenomenal. Let's talk about that writing. Also written by Quentin Tarantino. This man's mind is at a level that most Hollywood could never reach. It's like he plans this diorama, right? He says, I want to make a movie about the Manson story in 1969, and I want to add some elements in that. And he just adds things to it. He adds things into it. He has a true what if mind. What if this happened? What if that didn't go down that way? What if this was put in? And the way he plays out these stories and all his films is just beautiful. His dialogue, I think Quentin Tarantino overall, out of all his films, has the best dialogue in film today. The things that they say, these characters say, the things that these characters do, how they interact with each other, with his directing skill of detail oriented, and it's just a masterpiece. I'm sitting there smiling, just watching this movie like, God damn, did they just say that? That was cold. That was clean. I love this movie. I love this movie. I love the way he put those two and two together. Directing, writing, it works. It's like a double filling Oreo cookie. Like, that shit just worked. It's like freaking a root beer float. Man, it just works. He's just able to put those two together like none other in Hollywood like that. And not many people can do that skill. And the way he does it, he never disappoints. He never disappoints. Let's talk about the music. I have to say the music was just that good. It set the playing field. It made you feel comfortable. It let you know where you were at. It wasn't forced. It wasn't BS. It wasn't message. It just really made you feel comfortable. And that's rare in a lot of movies. I love that. Let's talk about the pros. Let's talk about the cons. Cons. I'm going to be 100% honest. I'm going to be a million with you right now. I will have to watch this movie a couple times to find a con. I'm just being 100. I love this movie. This is what I call a masterpiece. Funny dialogue, serious dialogue, great action, great supporters, great directing, shots, scenery, just a masterpiece film. As of right now, like I said, I gotta watch this movie again. I have no complaints about this movie. This is what I call a masterpiece. This may be Quentin Tarantino's best film. But I gotta watch it and I gotta own it before I can put that stamp of approval on it. But this movie just gave me so much. It was so good to be a 3-hour movie and not feel like it. Quentin Tarantino never disappoints. He just knows how to do this thing. He's just waving his skills all over Hollywood right now, letting motherfuckers, this is how you make movies. And I have to say, if this man doesn't get nominated for writing, directing, if I don't see a nomination of Brad Pitt as supporting actor or see any nominations for Leonardo DiCaprio as lead, that's a big L for the Academy. I ain't lying, because mind-blowing, man. Some of the best scenes, some of the best dialogue I've seen to this day. Great film for 2019. Let's give this movie a grade. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is a masterpiece. Quentin Tarantino at his best. Writing skills at a level that Hollywood just ain't even ready for no more. Acting is just beautiful. I'm going to give Once Upon a Time in Hollywood an A+. Masterpiece. I love this movie. I love it so much, I wanted to spend another dub to go watch it again. But I was like, I got to do a review. I was going to be in there for another 3 hours, bro. The movie's tight. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to go after I edit this motherfucker and go watch it again. This movie is tight. I recommend everybody watch this. Now, I will say this. If you have a short attention span and you need to be spoon-fed to watch movies, this movie might not be for you. I'm being honest. Not saying it's a bad movie, but it takes a certain level of patience and love for film to really appreciate a movie like this. This is a masterpiece. I hope everyone enjoyed the review. I keep that shit 100 at all times. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and push that subscribe button, thumbs up this video, and don't forget to share. If you want to watch an exclusive spoiler review of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, just become a patron of J3 Entertainment. With that being said, I'm out. Probably going back to the theater to go watch this movie. Peace.